Yo, what is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the NBA simulated main slate video because you know what? That's all we got right now. So we're gonna play the shit out of it. And it's free. So, what beats free? Nothing, right? So this update, so the future's looking brighter and brighter, right? So I saw today on the news that this malaria pill is actually killing this virus. So I'm sticking with my prediction here. I think we'll be going in a couple weeks. So MLB and NHL will be rolling out. All right. So hang in there, guys. A couple more weeks. We can do it. I'm already going to stir crazy. You guys saw my last video yesterday. If you watched it, thank you so much. I was starting to be a little broken. You know what I'm saying? Like going stir crazy. But I'm not alone. I know you all are doing the same thing. So I'll try and keep the brokenness at a minimal. But it just might come out. You never know. Brother Schroeder, I knew you'd come. That's right. Schroeder Skywalker. King Schroeder is here. Just in case y'all didn't know, this is Schroeder. So when we do our normal videos, he gives you Schroeder's picks and he gives the double double and triple doubles. Now, this MLB season, if you guys remember from last season, he gives you his 3 home run calls. And you guys know his record speaks for itself. So keep your eyes open for that. I'm so delighted you joined us, Schroeder. Yes. All right, guys. So let's check out what the club did today, as we always do, because we won't stop because we can't stop. And I can't wait to show you guys how I did on the simulated games. Draft dashboard is the truth, but we'll get to that. So Muddy Jones, our LOL guy, $300. You guys saw the takedowns he had yesterday, so I see a lot of people getting free lineups on Twitter, which is cool. Which is cool, but God, they're not touching Muddy Jones here. 417, very nice. And then we did some horse racing today. You know, $1 into 750 for Jay Sam Senior. So I've been playing it. We killed it today in horse racing. It was a lot of fun. We just bet $1 or two. Then we had soccer last night. Zeekster came out with that fire, got a 82.75. It was just a showdown, but still, it was DFS, right? And it was for money. So it was fun. Very fun. I look forward to that. I'm on the West Coast, so when these soccer slates start at like 1:30 a.m., that's nothing for me. But y'all on the East Coast got to get up early for that shit. And all this is just horse racing. And then we got, yeah, horse racing, horse racing. So I got a lot of the club in this horse rating. So they're playing with me. It's lots of fun, guys. If you haven't checked it out, go on FanDuel and check out the um it's called, what is it? This FanDuel Sports or Racing, something like that. You'll see the horse racing right in the above. You should check it out, guys. It's fun. It's fun. So here's some simulated games. My FanDuel cash, I got a 347. My picks from last night, Luka Duka, man, 57. Told y'all. And I can't see Giannis. I had Giannis on this line, and I forgot who I had at center. But my DraftKings one, I came in 127th out of 36,000 people, guys. Got a 264, won $2.13 on a free entry. So 127th out of 36,000 is, I think, is pretty damn good. And you're only allowed to enter once. So let's do this, guys. So let's break this simulated slate down and let's get this bread. So I'm gonna close this out, and then I'm gonna bring up Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet, guys. They've stepped it up. So no sports like myself, Draft Dashboard has also, how shall we put this? Still made it interesting because it's set up now for simulated games and esports. You got an esports cheat sheet every day, guys. So Draft Dashboard, shout out to Chris. Thanks for adapting like myself and the rest of us and keeping Draft Dashboard like this is the best, guys. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. Don't you dare be sour. If you guys are still subscribed, hang in there. Don't cancel. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Plus, the simulated games are just these. The information you're getting from this is priceless. It helped me cash. I swept it today. Before I noticed, it was like shots in the dark. So let's clear yesterday's watch players and let's get into it. So you guys want to do the single game first for DraftKings? Let's do it. I'll do both. How's that? So Giannis, we know we love Giannis. So look at this. So this is what we're gonna go off of here. The percentages. So it's like the 30-point club. I'll break this down. So every player you want to roster, and you guys know how I always talk about the 30-point club. Well, it is more important to get the 30-point club than it is regular basketball. So every player you're rostering, make sure they get you at least a 30 burger if you want to cash. All right. So Giannis Antetokounmpo, he gets 60 plus fantasy points 45% of the time. Unbelievable. 45 to 60 fantasy points 45% of the time. So captain spot, you got. I think it's a no brainer. I mean, you got to do it. So I'll put him in my player pool. Pascal Siakam Alaikum. Um, 10-4, I don't think so. Middleton for 10K. I think we can do better. We can do better. Let's Kyle Lowry. So look at this. 60 plus 4% of the time. 45 to 60, 32% of the time. 30 to 45 fantasy points, 51% of the time. So I like Kyle Lowry. We'll get him in there. We got Fat Fred Van Vliet. Let's see what he looks like here. Looks like he's good for 30 to 45 for 8-6. Maybe. What about this headband wearing motherfucker here? Eric Bledsoe. Let's see. He's good for about 30. Old Serge Ibaka here. Yeah, we can do Ibaka. For 7K, that's better. Because as you see, 52% of the time, he gets 30 to 45 fantasy points. Okay. Then we drop down to Norman Powell here. Let's see. So he's actually 9% of the time he gets 45 to 60 fantasy points. I'm willing to roll a dice on that. And 30% of the time he gets 30 to 45. So Norman Powell for 5'8", that's right. Let's see. What's Brook Lopez doing? 30% of the time, 30 to 45. He's an option. You want to save some money because you want to fit Giannis in your captain spot. King Schroeder, what are you doing? What are you doing? DaVincio, let's see. Not so much. OG. OG's interesting too. 24% of the time, he gets 30 to 45 fantasy points. At 4-4, I think he's a good fit, guys. And I think the rest of these bums, yeah. Chris Boucher, let's see how he's been doing. Yeah. One game he got between 45 to 60. I mean, if you're desperate, you can go Boucher. And I don't think any of these guys have done anything. Let's see, Gasol. Well, you got Marcus Gasol at 1-6. This is really good, guys. So Marcus Gasol at 1-6, 28% of the time he gets you 30 to 45 fantasy points. There you go. You can definitely fit Giannis in your captain spot, guys. Absolutely. Um, so yeah, that's DraftKings, guys. So for the showdown, we got Giannis. I would do Giannis at captain, and then throw in Lowry. Make a decision here: Ibaka, Powell, Brook Lopez, and then OG. And then for super great value, guys, we got Marcus Gasol, and we got Chris Boucher, and there you go. So, all right, so let's go to FanDuel because they have actually full slates. So we'll switch over here. So coming off a back-to-back, right? They just played Golden State in a simulated game. So Kyrie, let's see. This is a 6-gamer for FanDuel. 30 to 45, 45% of the time. 60 plus, 30% of the time. For 9-7, I think we can do better. Let's look. We can do better. How's Rubio? 40% of the time. I'm just curious. Jamal Murray, y'all see that Jamal Murray video yet? Because I haven't. I want to check it out. His girlfriend is. Woo! She's smoking. Let's see. What about Golden Dragic? Nope. The Flying Nun. So it looks like we're probably gonna have to pay up here for point guard. You could do Conley. He gets 30 to 45 fantasy points 32% of the time. He's an option. Um, let's see. What's Reggie Jackson been doing? Reggie Jackson, he's an option 30% of the time. We're looking for the 30-point club, by the way. Ish Smith, no. Anything under 30%, guys, I'm not liking. So as far as pay ups, of course, Kyrie, if you want to pay up at point guard. How's Richard Simmons' long lost illegitimate son doing here? 46% of the time, 30 to 45%. 41% of the time, he gets 45 to 60. 60 plus, only 4%. So Dinwiddie, too, ain't too bad. But he's 7K? Yeah, I like that. So Dinwiddie, he's been showing out 30 to 45 fantasy points 55% of the time. He's gotten 60 plus 2% of the time. So he's either gonna looks like he's either gonna get you a 60 or a 30 to 45 fantasy points. We can definitely do that's definitely doable. But look at Ricky Rubio here. Between 30 to 45 fantasy points, 40% of the time. 45 to 60 fantasy points, 11%, and 60 plus 5%. Ricky Rubio's always sneaky in these simulated games at 6'8". Jamal Murray's good for 30 plus, I guess. That's DeJounte Murray. He's 5'7", 30% of the time. All right, he's a possibility. That's it. So let's go to shooting guard. Bradley Beal's going to be up there. Let's see. So 60 plus 12% of the time. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. But let's go to, you know what? I'm going to hop over to center. Let's see what these centers are doing because you know how FanDuel is. You want to focus on the center first, right? I think Cat's been killing it. So 60 plus 9%, Embiid 60 plus 14%. Let's see who can get the most. 14% for Jokic. Booch 2%, Ayton 3%, Rudy Gobert. I bet he feels like that monkey from Outbreak. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this guy Montrezl 2%. So center it looks like Embiid and Jokic are tied for 14% of the time. They get 60 plus. And there's 9.596. So pick those two. Karl Anthony Towns only 9%. So I wouldn't play him. Let's look at value Schroeder. You're just all over the place. DeAndre Jordan had a good game today, but I can see that was a fluke, so we won't go there. Thomas Bryant, 24%. Nope, we won't go there. Miles Turner, 36%. 30 to 45 fantasy points. Not bad. We can go there. He's only 5'8". How's Montrezl been doing? 44% of the time. 30 to 45 fantasy points at 6'6". That's okay. What's up, man? What's going on? We're filming here, dude. You got to be all up in here? Is that what it is? All right, so that's as far as how's Jakob Portal been doing? Nah, only 5%. Plumlee, 6%. Yeah, these bums. All right, so let's go back to shooting guard. All right, so I was just seeing who's getting 60 plus. So it looks like the centers. I mean, Bradley Beal's 12%. So I do like that. Butler, nah, I mean he's good for 30 to 45, but not for 8-9. Devin Booker T, five time. Let's see, 60 plus 5% of the time. All right. 40 to 60, 27% of the time. And 30 to 45, 43%. At 7-8, you can go some Booker T. And let's go to the DeRozan one. 60 plus 2% of the time. 45 to 60, 18% of the time. Safe play. D'Lo, Uh, yeah, he always makes me, even on simulated games, D'Lo makes me nervous. Donovan Spider Mitchell. So look at this. He's gotten 30 to 45 fantasy points 53% of the time, and 45 to 60 20% of the time. I like those odds. So Spider Mitchell's in there. Levert, he's actually been doing worse than Dinwiddie. So much for simulation. Simulation, yes. So Sweet Lou, if you want the 30-point club, 30 to 45 fantasy points, 41% of the time. That's not bad for 6K. Fournier, 38% of the time, 30 to 45 fantasy points at 5'8". Yes. Lots of options here. Burks, almost 30% of the time. Check this out. 30 to 45 fantasy points. Okay. 5'5". I'm glad it's simulated because that ain't real life. Josh Richardson, 39% of the time, 30 to 45 fantasy points. That might be the play right there for 5K. Josh Richardson. Jeremy Lamb, 30% of the time, 30 to 45 fantasy points. 4'8". That's playable. Terrence Ross, my man. Nah, didn't make the cut. What about Hero? 15%. No. Gary Harris, 9%. That's about right. Temple. Let's believe Malik Beasley. He's having a horrible simulated season. Why am I looking at Theo Pinson, guys? What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay. So let's go to small forward. This position's always, during the regular season, it's always like, yeah. Let's see Paul George. So 49% of the time, you're paying 7.6, but 49% of the time, 30 to 45. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Not for 7.6. Toby at 6'9". No. Oubre 6'5". No. Jonathan Isaac. What about Will Barton? That's more like it. Will Barton 30 to 45, 47% of the time. So damn near 50% of the time you can go Will Barton here. TJ Warren, 30%, 30 to 45 fantasy points at 5'8", 45 to 60, 10% of the time. TJ Warren, don't forget about him. Then we got Bohan Bogdanovic. Look at this, 40% of the time, 35 to 45 fantasy points. 5'6", 30-point club right here. Marcus Morris, 30%, 30 to 45 fantasy points. 5'5". Do you like that? So I'm looking for, like I said, 30 to 45 fantasy points, 30% and above. All right. Jay Crowder almost makes the cut at 28. What about Joe Jingles? Mr. I fucked the dog this whole season. Right? Bridges. He's always underrated too. Well, didn't make the cut. What about Rudy Gay? Nope. All right. So don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Look at Schroeder dance. Sideways. The sideways dance. We're going to power forward, guys. Don't you dare be sour. It's been a while since we've done that, huh? All right. So Kawhi Leonard's top option at 9.4. 60 plus now, 14% of the time. Yes. I might pay up here at power forward instead of center because that's quite a bit, guys. 14% at 9.4. Sabonis, let's see, 60 plus 0% of the time for 8.8. No thanks. Bam, 8.2. No. The Magician, 2%. No. Aaron Gordon, nope. Horford, God, Horford. 6K. So Jared Allen, I do like this. He's 5'7". So he has gotten 60 plus. He had a great day today. So he's gotten 30 to 45 fantasy points 33% of the time. He's only 5'7". I do like that. Bertans. Nope. The Hachimura egg. Nope. Millsap. Millsap. All right. There we go. 30 to 45 fantasy points 32% of the time. And he's only 4'7". You guys, these simulated games, they're easy. Easy money. How about Frank the Tank? You guys remember when he was good? Look at 32%. 30 to 45 fantasy points. 4-1. I like simulated Frank the Tank. All right, Sarge. Let's see. See, I waited for you guys to break this down. I didn't pre-pick them. Nope. What's Naz doing? No. Trey Lyles? No. Spellman? No. Michael Porter? Nope. Great Scott. Here's Mike Scott. Nope. All right. Let's go back to center. Maybe I missed somebody. So what was Kawhi? 14%? 60 plus? So same as Embiid, same as Jokic. So if you can stack Embiid, Jokic, I know you can't play two centers, but pick one of these guys, Embiid or Jokic, and stack them with Kawhi Leonard, guys. You should be golden on this slate. Just like yesterday, we did Porzingis and Luka Duka. So those are my top two plays. Either Jokic, Embiid, one of the two, and Kawhi Leonard, guys. All right? For the pay up, for the ultimate pay up. We already looked at them. Thomas Bryant. No. DeAndre Jordan. No. Why have I messed with these bums? I'm curious. Let's see. We'll draft dashboard. Let's see if the optimizer's working here for the simulated games. It is. Look at that. So for the simulation, yes. Schroeder, the simulation. So we got Kyrie Irving, Mike Conley, Sweet Lou, Josh Richardson. Love that price at 5K. Will Barton, Bojan Bogdanovic, Kawhi Leonard, Frank the Tank, and Nikolai Jokic, guys. This is a free lineup sponsored by your friends at the DFS Club. So that's it for the video, guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know you guys are alive. You guys haven't been commenting in my last video. I want to hear from you guys. How you doing? Are you as pissed off as I am about this non-toilet paper situation? And do you understand it? Because I still don't get it. I don't get it. I wish I had more rants today, but I don't because we had great news today as far as that new medication that's working for uh, these Corona Viagra people that were actually on their deathbed. They said goodbye to their families and they took the pill. It was made for malaria. It's like 60 years old. And then they wake up the next day and not only are they doing better, they're like, "Hey, call a nurse. I'm hungry." Right? That's great news. That's great news. So we're already taking a turn, guys. It's coming a lot sooner than you think. I'm guessing mid-April. All right? So don't you dare be sour. Schroeder and I will continue to come on every night with you guys from here on in for these simulated games, guys. You still interested in joining the DFS club? Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. The website is still up, but hit me up on Twitter. Let's talk. Okay. Thank you, Schroeder, for the kisses. You want to take them out? All right, let's do it. Let's say our prayer. Okay. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. You almost clawed me in the face. Look at him. Wash your hands. Brush your teeth. And they're still experimenting on my baby's mama. So they're trying to see. I told the CDC, I said, let her breathe on something. It'll kill anything, any bacteria, anything. Just have her go, your damn hair will fall off. All right. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, y'all. I had to get that in. You know I had to. So, all right, y'all. I love you. Be safe. God bless you. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. Let's win. Let's take this shit down. All right.